How's it, everybody? It's Puppy Sims and welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to make a sim but wasn't really sure what I wanted to do, so I decided to take up a AI generator for creating a sim. So I used this generator, I'll link it below, and this is what I came up with. So what it says here is, your sim is a female sim. Their initials are NG. Your sim's aspiration is athletic, bodybuilder, and their traits are bro, dance machine, and neat. They have a low, sweet voice and the goofy walk style. I can't talk today. Your sim has a large weight, dark brown skin, long light brown hair, dark brown eyes, large lips, but they also have a flat butt, large chest, closely together shoulders, and a large foot size. Your sim has one piercing, an average nose, average ears, and a rectangular head shape. They don't like to wear makeup, they're attracted to female sims, and have a formal fashion style. But the rest, that's up to you. So this was super fun. Let's get into the footage. Alright, so first thing that we ended up doing is just started to work on the body aspect. Of course, I like to do that first, get a good base here, but it was a little tricky for me because the prompt said that this person had to be large, but also that they're an athlete. So I was like, well, how do I make this look bulky but still super strong? I think I figured it all out in the end. The sculpting itself, I just let myself be super creative. They just said that they wanted a little bit more of the rectangular head shape and like that kind of more square jaw, but everything else said average. So I thought, why not have fun and create a really beautiful but kind of androgynous look, especially because the sim is very athletic and because they do not like wearing makeup. But it took me a minute here. As you can tell, I started to add on normal makeup that I would usually add, and then I decided to go for something a little more subtle with just a tiny bit of a wing, and that's about it. I don't want it totally without makeup, just a little tiny 5-second makeup look that I thought this sim might be able to do. I gave them some strong brows and the piercings on the ears, since they said that they do have piercings. I do consider the ears their one set of piercings. I know there's multiple, so that might be cheating there. I went ahead and added a couple tattoos, freckles, that sort of thing, some skin details, and I removed all the body hair in this case. I just felt like this sim wouldn't really have it. Now the thing is, it would be so easy to dress this sim in all athletic wear because they're an athlete and they really like working out and playing soccer and stuff, but their style is fashionable. So I tried really hard to create like a preppy, how do I say this? Like a preppy formal look, but still streetwear and cool, like something an athlete would want to wear and not out of place. So kind of was threading the line there a little bit. Now I'm just picking out some other outfits. I'm going to be designing all of the outfits for this sim. And while it goes through those, let's talk about the traits that she has. Of course, she's a bodybuilder aspiration. Her name is Nat Garland. And she is a bro, neat, dance, dance enthusiast, athlete, and a foodie. And because I have that multiple traits mod or more traits mod, that's why I got to pick out a couple of extra things. But I think it just really adds to the personality of the character. Now this is where I decided that this character is definitely more androgynous, so I started to incorporate more male outfits, or traditionally tagged male outfits, into the looks here. So a lot of these outfits are a little bit more masculine and oversized, and I really like the look of it. So right now I'm just coming up with some athletic outfits, and I just kept it really simple here. I tried not to spend too much time on it because I knew I wanted to record this for a video. I didn't want to overdo it. I do end up including a little bit of a surprise, so I guess I could tell you now, but I do end up making the girlfriend counterpart for Nat here, and so I had so much fun with this just on my own free time, and the recording itself ended up being a little over an hour long to build out both of them. But I just really like her and her girlfriend, and I can totally see them like meeting in college at Foxbury or something like that. I figure that Nat was in the University of Foxbury soccer team and got an athletic scholarship before she went on to become a trainer. But Nat's just really a cool person and likes to keep things in order and is very organized, and it takes her athletics very seriously. But for her girlfriend, I wanted to have somebody that was a little bit more playful, a little bit less neat and by the books. So they have some differences that create some tension, but overall they're super compatible. And I like to create relationships like this that are not like you cloned the sim and then made their counterpart, but they have their differences and they're still very compatible. So I'm excited to show you her. Right now I am working on a few of the hot weather outfits. These were a little bit tricky because I didn't want to necessarily put on short shorts with like super girly kind of look, but I also needed to make sure that it was feeling like something that someone could wear when it's really hot, if that makes sense. So I don't love these outfits, but they're fine. And for the cold weather wear, I do find the right outfit, but it just took me a minute there. I ended up almost picking the coat from Werewolves, so I'm glad that I did not do that. Here's the overview, slowed down a little bit so we can get a better look. I'm so glad I changed the eye color on her. It's so much better. But guys, there's a really big problem with this build. And that's the fact that 1, I didn't give her the goofy walk style. And 2, I picked the wrong hair color, which is a pretty glaring issue. So I do end up going back and changing that and giving her light brown hair, just like the description says, but I thought that was so funny. Whoops. So this is her girlfriend, Jenna, or her wife, I guess. Yeah, they're wives. So Jenna is Nat's wife. She's athletic, friendly, she's a bit of a slob, but she's loyal, and she's a cat lover. For her, I wasn't sure what I wanted to pick for aspiration, so I just chose soulmate, and I gave her traits and likes and dislikes that were generally pretty compatible with Nat. I wanted to make sure that she and Nat wouldn't fight or have such big differences that they would have bad compatibility, because I do have growing together. Excuse my neighbor's dog, by the way. We can't always wait for everyone in the neighborhood to be completely silent, so if you hear any dogs in the background, that is the neighbor. So this is when she starts to look like Enid to me from Wednesday. Something about her, I think it's the makeup and the sweater with this kind of a hair, but it gives me Enid vibes. I wanted Jenna to be kind of cutesy. She likes the colors like purple, pink, and black, and I wanted her to value comfort. So you'll see that like the jeans and pants and things that I pick for her tend to look like stuff that would be actually a little bit more comfortable to wear, and I use that as a baseline. Nothing too tight or suffocating, especially in the legs and butt area. She's not all about that. She just seems like a super playful type. I can see her gaming in her little office in the house, and just like being more indoorsy, I guess. She's still athletic. She'll still do her yoga in the morning or go for a jog and have a shake. She's that type of person. But she also is definitely a gamer and an artist. I just feel it for her. So that's the vibe I'm going for Jenna. So yeah, you'll see that I'm picking out some good athletic outfits for her because I do expect her to work out as an athletic sim who likes fitness. I made sure that both of them liked fitness and liked the stuff that made sense for them and for what I would imagine their careers to be. I did end up placing them in the world and giving them careers and everything and skills. So in my mind, it's all working towards building my save game that I've been working on, and I really like to make sure that they're complete. That's why I take the time to do every single outfit, multiple variants, make sure that their relationships are actually in the game, exactly what I thought that they have, and that overall they are following the lore that I am giving them, so that if I met them in the world, they are behaving exactly how I would imagine, and they look like they're finished and not like I didn't give them good outfits. This is the struggle though, because then it makes me not want to actually play in the game that I build, like the save game, because I'm afraid that with progression of their lives that it's gonna get out of control and I'll have too many random townies to make over or strange sims that spawn in that I'll have to make over. I don't know. I feel like a lot of people who play The Sims have to be at least a little bit of a control freak, because who else wants to play a game like this where you just run somebody else's life and create a whole neighborhood or town? It's pretty controlling as a game, I think. Not sure why it's paused here for so long. I must have gone off to do something, but this is her swimwear. It's a little bit more covered. I thought that maybe she has some security issues, or she feels like she wants to be a little bit more covered up when she's down in the water. Again, she's confident, but not in that kind of a situation. She's the type of girl that would rather be inside, not in a bikini. So she's like, I'll wear shorts and a little tank. That's the least clothing that you can really get for me. She is looking so good, and we are about to see the grand reveal of these two together. I'm so excited. So I put them inside of a little prefab room, and just look at these two. You can see we've got the correct hair color now, so definitely the finished look, but just look at how Jenna looks at her. Oh, it's so sweet. Nat and Jenna, guys, they're just adorable. I am obsessed. Yeah, definitely obsessed. So here's them talking. I really appreciate you guys coming and watching the video. Let me know if there are any other Sims CAS challenges that you would like to see from me, and stay tuned because I will be getting Horse Ranch soon and playing with that as well. But now it is time for the puppy dog of the day. Bye guys!